When did you first start doing any characters in your life?
I'd start in my life.
Were you a bit of a show-off at school?
Were
you bullied?
Yeah, I was. I was bullied. So you've hit upon quite a nerve. It's turning into quite an edgy, sort of dark interview. I went for a tiny period of being bullied, but not physically bullied like the way teenage girls are. Mental cruelty. But they stopped doing that when I knifed them all. I didn't have the stare, but I did have a big bevel knife.
You know what us girls are like when we get together? I bet you're a bit of a dark horse yourself when you get going, you know what I mean, though?
Who's Bernie's ideal man?
I'd say David Hasselhoff features quite highly.
Does he?
Yeah, I think he probably
What is
would.
it that she likes about David Hasselhoff?
You know, it's just the ruggedness, you know what I mean? Just that kind of thing. And that he looks like he'd give you a good ride, you know what I mean?
There's a lovely black guy, Colin, security, works nights. My God, he's one big lump of a man.
There's not many she'd turn her nose up at, I don't think.
None.
There's not many breathing male
She's...
categories. Oh, I'll just see who that is.
It's David Hasselhoff.
Mind your own business. Keep that out of it and keep that shut.
She started as a voice in my stand-up act, and I told a voice, and I said it was my nan.
Sounds a bit religious.
What do you mean? Well, I heard a
This
voice. No, I mean I heard a voice of someone and copied it because it was a good voice. And actually, though, funny enough, that as far as I remember, the person who I copied the voice from wasn't old, which is a bit of a worry for them. Having only ever done the thing with no makeup, with tiny little tokens of props to suggest the character changes, like with this character, I only ever had a headscarf on. That was my nod towards being old. So I was a bit worried that I would just have a grey wig on and it not be done very... That was my fear. That's why I said let's not do anything, because I didn't know if it was going to be done well. Because it rarely is, do you know what I mean? But it rarely is it? And you never really see it on television, or, you know, I thought it was going to be really a big mask or something.
So this is where most of our makeup budget goes.
Yeah.
And she says fuck a lot.
What a fucking liberty.
Jeffrey.
Which was a novelty for seeing old people
Apparently,
talking like that.
old people swearing. That's the...
But also one of the things that a lot of people picked up on, saying, yes, I know lots of old people like that. So it's
exactly.
something...
No, I do. I think there's lots of people say I know someone like that, and I think that's just.
But I wish I didn't.
Generic. But I wish I didn't, and my God, it costs a lot of money to keep them in the home. I think a lot of people know that, because it's not just the swearing. I think there's that element of cantankerousness, and you know,
it's sheer bloody-minded. Whatever you say, and I'm going to apparently agree with you, and then I'm going to just turn it on you.
Turn it around, and it's also the sort of privilege that comes with age that I think a lot of people recognise in their own families or friends and acquaintances.
I always say to her, would you like a nice corned beef sandwich now you're here, love? Oh, no, thank you, she says. Then when my back's turned, she's fucking shoveling it down.
Now you're halfway through your makeup.
I wonder if I'll look like this when I'm old.
That is...
Got the face for it.
Was it Betty Davis?
Betty Davis?
Yeah, it was, yeah. It was her in like with a red wig, yeah, or dye in her hair.
Guess how far I ran last night?
I do that quite a lot. Guess, go on, but guess.
I don't think so. Have a guess.
I like guessing games.
Think like an athlete.
Just guess.
And at the beginning, I remember we were saying maybe I should be the one who.
Oh
who
yes,
has
you
to
could play
guess.
either part. Well, they're both comic parts, which is always good.
30 miles in one go? Do I look Ethiopian?
In the end, my own natural. I suppose it's. I don't know what she is, but she's naturally quite menacing. As am I.
When people hear about Jerry's chosen path, they can't wait to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, I love Elaine. I think to her, you know, there's worse things than, you know, killing a few people and tasting them in your youth.
Oh, you're marrying a cannibal. Oh, he ate 2 people. No, he didn't. He ate a bit of one of them when he was a student, which is a time when most of us are experimenting with something new.
The new parents.
That's me. Well, that was me in the first series.
She's asleep. We can't move her. That's insane.
Sleep becomes like a commodity. It's a currency that goes up. You know what I mean? The less you get it. I think it's probably a bit of a specific thing for people that have got children. Because if you haven't got a child, you don't know what it's like to not sleep.
I think I'll just pop in and use their loo. Shall I see you in there?
No, because, do you remember that baby I had 6 months ago? Well, for the first time in 36 hours, she appears to be asleep. And if I move her, she'll probably wake up. And when she wakes up, I'm likely to kill you and then kill myself. So, no, I don't think I will see you inside.
And we had a baby, now I remember, on the first series, the most placid baby in the world.
Enormous trouble trying to get her to cry. She was amazing, that little
We
girl.
had 3 goes at it. We had to get this poor baby was brought in wherever we were on location just to see if we could actually get her to cry.
Yeah, amazing, and it was a.
Or go to sleep, actually.
Yeah,
We wouldn't do
that's
either of
right,
those. We just
yeah.
sat there happily smiling and gurgling,
Yeah.
disproving the whole sketch.
Yes, exactly. And making me feel very inadequate, and her name was Neve.
And
She
then
was
actually when we
lovely.
did the second series we had a different baby.
We had Daisy,
Yeah.
who
was
again
also
was the most adorable model child who didn't cry.
You can't get grizzly difficult children these
You
days.
can't,
no.
only if I give birth to them. See,
She's not grizzly and
she's
difficult.
not. No, she's not now.
You'll die. When you know what I've done, you will die.
You've got to tell me!
Paul and Sam are characters that people seem to think I've got somebody living next door who's just like that.
Yeah.
Who probably is almost certainly them if they think it's somebody next door.
Yes, exactly. They were sort of loosely based on people that I know, or things that people I know would do, like make quite a banal story into the highlight of the day. And I think they're sort of joyous characters,
They are.
really, for
They're
that
very
reason.
excited
You know,
and-
and they're. You know, it's like, wouldn't it be great to be them? It wouldn't. It really wouldn't take much, would it, to ensure you had a good day?
She said it ain't plugged in. I said, what do you mean it ain't plugged in? She said you plugged in the cafetiere instead.
You didn't plug the kettle in!
I ain't plugged it in.
To find someone that loves you as much as you love yourself, or they love each other equally. Do you know what I mean? It's like that sort of
But he seems to exist for her coming home and telling him the
telling
story
him
of her
what's
day.
happened.
and
Yes, exactly.
Sort of don't imagine him going out at all, really. He probably just
No, he
sits
probably
there in the
doesn't.
dark, waiting for her to
Yeah.
come home. I just wanted to ask you what you thought about a few of the other characters in the show.
Who are you? I'm not joking, but who are you?
I'm just here, just standing in the corner.
Are you a
just-
supply teacher or something?
I could be.
You dress like one.
Anything else you want to say about yourself as a character?
No, because I ain't bothered.
Yeah, but I mean, you must have some view about what you like.
Do I look bothered?
No, but it's
Well,
just,
then that's because I ain't bothered.
yeah, but what
But
do
I
you
ain't
think?
bothered though.
Yes, but
But I ain't bothered though, so why would you think I was bothered?
well, I don't.
If I was bothered, I'd say I'm bothered, and you're beginning to vex me. So don't vex me, because I
I'm
ain't
not
bothered.
trying to vex
If I
you.
was bothered, I'd tell you if I was bothered, and you know if I was bothered, but I ain't bothered. So don't ask me if I'm bothered. You're vexing me. And go away.
Okay.
I think you're rubbish and all. Lauren would never have come about had you not gone, I think you should write it. And then I said, no, I don't think so. And you said, I think you should write it. And I said, no, I don't think so. And in the end, to shut you up,
You wrote it.
I did.
And we did it.
Don't tell me what to do.
Come on, relax about it.
Are you telling me what to do?
The first time you performed it at a little tryout in the Latchmere Theatre,
Yeah.
and the line "Am I bothered?" I think was only in the script about 3 times maybe,
Yeah.
and because it got a bit of a laugh, you tried it
I
again
milked
to
it.
see, and you milked it and discovered that the audience laughed more each
Yes.
time you said it. So it was very organic.
Yeah.
But I don't care though.
Come on, man.
But do I care though?
Yeah, but you can't.
But I don't care.
But I'm not saying.
I don't care.
But wait.
Not bothered.
Come
I
on.
don't care.
When I
I don't care, mate.
It's just
Not bothered.
that's not.
I don't
You
care.
can't.
Not
When
bothered.
I, you can't.
Give,
Thing
mate.
is,
I ain't bothered.
And she summed up a generation.
She's a flagship icon of her generation.
And she's grown a lot between the two series, really. From
She is. She's 36 now,
36.
depending on when this comes out.
I ain't bothered.
Bunty.
Bunty, yeah. The oldest majorette in town. Again, an optimist.
Yes. She was actually, I would hope, one of the characters that is very rewatchable because it's really well acted by both you and Darren. It's really well written and it's got a lot of heart to it.
Got a lot of
I know we
hearts.
don't like that a lot usually, but
No, and also what's great is that it ends on a song every time.
yeah, that's good. Also, character we liked a lot. Would be nice to have done them all on location and
I know, it would have done.
respect.
They
but
would have been better. That's a great thing to say, isn't it?
it could
Buy
have been
this DVD, but bear
There'll be
in
a bit-
mind, it'd been a lot better
But
if we'd
if
have
people
thought
are
about
watching
it.
this, they'll have already. Oh no, I bought the
Oh,
DVD, and apparently they're now
no.
telling us it's no good. But it's too late.
It's too late now.
Where did you say you got your characters from?
My characters, Gordon, are from, has been widely documented, I get my characters from Felix Pike and Son in Drury Lane. And I get asked that pretty much every show I go on, because I once did it as a joke in
Yes.
a newspaper. And then the researchers say to me, so, you get your own characters from Felix Pike? I mean, they really do. Is that a shop? It was Felix Pike and Son, characters by the yard. Drury Lane, London. We'll probably win an award for this sort of documentary, won't we? Because it's pretty good.